Hi everybody, welcome back to the last of our free videos, and this one really is a very short video. It's only a couple of questions. I want to be thinking about comparative social work. A couple of questions for you to scratch your heads over, thinking about comparing social work in different places. What can we say about comparing? Well, we're going to be doing it a lot together in our week together. In our week together, we're going to be comparing all the time. We cannot not compare. If you're a visitor in our week together, you'll be seeing social work, which is a little bit different to in your own country. And you're going to be talking about that difference. So even if you're a host country student, expect a lot of comparisons throughout the week. We're going to be seeing some really interesting differences. Social work is not the same in Belgium and Norway and Finland and Germany. So we'll be seeing interesting differences, but we are going to be seeing commonalities as well. If we step back and take stock, we'll see that there is something like a European social work. You know, as Europeans, we do have quite similar instincts in terms of how people should be helped. So we're going to be doing comparative social work in our week together. And it's a nice chance for me to promote a lovely journal which I stumbled across from one of your universities, from Stavanger. So highly recommended, the Journal of Comparative Social Work. What an interesting sounding social work journal that is. Check it out. It's worth stressing, though, we're going to be comparing. It's not necessarily an easy thing to do well. There really are dangers and there really are difficulties that we should highlight before we energetically, enthusiastically jump into our comparing project. So it's not easy. Comparative social work is not easy for various reasons. I want you to scratch your heads and think of some reasons. What are the dangers? There are dangers. What are the dangers? And there are difficulties. What are the difficulties? Think about this. Again, if possible, discuss it with people from other countries in your mixed country groups and list as many as you can. So I'm going to repeat this question in our next online session together. So that's question 1. Question 2, thinking about the reasons behind this diversity. Social work really is a little bit different everywhere you see it. Sometimes it's a bit different, sometimes it's very, very different. You know, it changes and it depends in part on the country behind the comparison you're making. Why? Why is social work different? List possible reasons which partially explain social work's diversity. Come up with as many as you can. Hold on to your list. And to kick you off, I can give you the first, I think, from my own list. Wherever we are, social work laws are slightly different. And ultimately what a social worker does is, certainly in Europe, conforming with the social work laws of that country. So different laws would explain slightly different social work practices. So that's just to kick you off on your list. But the more you scratch your heads, the more reasons you will find. And you may find yourself coming up with a list which is something like 7 or 8 different reasons why social work is different in different places. So there you are, only 2 questions, but hold on to your answers. For me, these are important questions and important points to hold on to in our week together. Here's our literature. I've already recommended that Stavanger journal. Check out too the European Journal of Social Work. Maybe at the end of the week, you'll feel a little bit like a European social worker. Hey, let's come to a close for now. Thanks for watching and looking forward to our session together.